Hello everybody, I'm Varsha Jha studying in Shri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Today in this video, we are going to discuss about corrosion and its control. In this video, we are going to discuss about mechanism of dry and wet corrosion, factors influencing corrosion, protection from corrosion. First of all, what is corrosion? Corrosion has been defined as a destructive chemical and electrochemical reaction of a metal with its environment like oxygen, moisture, carbon dioxide, etc., which disfigures metallic products leading to reduction in the thickness and also causes loss of useful properties such as malleability, ductility, electrical conductivity, and optical refractivity. Except few metals such as gold, platinum, which are called as noble metals, are prone to corrosion. Typical examples of corrosion: rusting of iron due to formation of hydrated ferric oxide, tarnishing of silverware in H2S Ladin hair due to the formation of silver sulfide. These are the typical examples for corrosion. Then let's see the factors influencing corrosion. Corrosion is enhanced by the presence of impurities, hair and moisture, electrolytes, stains in metals like dent, scratches, etc. We can see the graph over right side which is plotted against corrosion rate and oxygen concentration. Let's see the mechanism or cause of corrosion. Metals are electropositive in nature except few metals like gold, platinum, which are called as noble metal. Other metals are found in nature as their compounds such as oxides, hydroxides, carbonates, chlorides, sulfides, sulfates, silicates, etc., which are called their ore. Metals are thus obtained by extraction from their ores by reduction process. In nature, when metal exists as the compound or ore, they are stable and they are in low energy states. However, during extraction of metals from their ores, free metals are become less stable and are in high energy state than in the ionic state. So metals have tendency to back to the ionic state, hence metal atoms are prone to get attacked by environment. This is the reason for corrosion of metals. Let's see the types of corrosion. There are two types of corrosion. One is dry or chemical corrosion and the another one is wet or electrochemical corrosion. Let's study about this. First one is chemical or dry corrosion. It involves direct chemical attack of atmospheric gases like CO2, O2, H2S, SO2, halogen, moisture, and inorganic acid vapors on metal. Example for dry corrosion is tarnishing of silverware in H2S Ladin. Electrochemical or wet corrosion. It occurs due to setting up of a large number of tiny galvanic cells in metal in presence of an impurity as well as in the presence of moisture. Generally, impurity. More active metal act as anode and original metal act as cathode. So anode is the area where corrosion occurs. Example for wet corrosion is rusting of iron in moist air. Dry or chemical corrosion occurs due to direct chemical reaction of atmospheric gases or due to molten metal in contact with metal surface. Types of chemical or dry corrosion is oxidation corrosion, corrosion by gases, liquid metal corrosion. Types of dry corrosion. First one is oxidation corrosion. It occurs due to direct chemical reaction of atmosphere, that is oxygen with metal surface forming metal oxide, or due to absence of moisture, or due to increase in temperature. Second one is wet or electrochemical or immersed corrosion. The reason for its occurrence is due to when a metal is in contact with moist air or any liquid medium, or it may be due to when different metals are partially immersed in a solution, or chemically non-uniform surface of metals behaves like electrochemical cells in the presence of water containing dissolved oxygen and carbon dioxide. Always occurs at anodic areas. The mechanism of wet corrosion involves oxidation and reduction process. Depending on the nature of corroding environment, electrons released at anode or consumed at cathodic area by two different ways. One is evolution of H2 and the second one is absorption of O2. Let's see the difference between dry corrosion and wet corrosion. Dry corrosion occurs in the absence of moisture, but wet corrosion occurs in the presence of conducting medium. Dry corrosion involves direct attack of chemicals on the metal surface, whereas wet corrosion involves formation of electrochemical cells. Dry corrosion is a slow process, but wet corrosion is a rapid process. Corrosion products are produced at the site of corrosion in dry corrosion, but in wet corrosion, corrosion occurs at the anode, but rust is deposited at cathode. Process of corrosion is uniform in dry corrosion. In wet corrosion, it depends on the size of the anodic part of the metal. Factors affecting corrosion. We have major two factors, that is nature of metal and nature of corroding environment. In nature of metal, purity of metal, physical state of metal, position of metal in galvanic series, nature of oxide film, nature of products of corrosion, relative areas of cathode and anode plays an important role. When it comes to nature of corroding environment, temperature and humidity, effect of pH, presence of impurities in atmosphere, nature of electrolyte, solubility of products of corrosion plays an important role. Protective measures against corrosion. Corrosion can be controlled by metal coating, which involves electroplating, metal cladding, hot dipping, cementation, metal spraying, and it also includes corrosion inhibitors and organic coating, which involves paint, enamel, varnish, lacquers, and also using pure metal and by using alloys, inorganic coating, by modifying the environment, electrochemical protection by sacrificial anodic protection, impressed current cathodic protection, and by proper designing. Thank you so much for watching. If you learned something from this video, then please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel.